Hello, my name is Caleb and welcome back to NovelsNook. So for this video today, I'm going to be doing the book to movie adaptation tag. So let's begin. First question, what is the last book adaptation you watched? So the last one I watched, I think, was To All the Boys I Loved Before on Netflix. I really enjoyed that movie. You're going to crucify me for this, but I have yet to read the actual book series that it's based off of. I know, booktuber who hasn't read To All the Boys I Loved Before. But I'm hoping to get to it soon because I really enjoyed the movie. I don't know how closely the movie followed the book, but I'm looking forward to reading the book. Second question, what book to movie adaptation are you looking forward to watching? So for this one, I'm going to choose The Hate U Give. It's been out for a while. It's been out on DVD and I bought it. I just still have yet to actually sit down and watch it. I've heard it's a really good movie. It looks good from the trailers I've seen, and I've read the book and loved it. So I'm looking forward to hopefully watching it soon. Third question, which upcoming book movie will you definitely not see? So for that one, I will probably choose the movie After. It just seems like a thing that I'm not interested in watching. It doesn't appeal to me. I know a couple people that want to watch it, but it just doesn't look good to me. It looks like another 50 Shades of Grey thing, and I wasn't into that. Third question, which book movie will you never watch again? For this one, I'm gonna have to choose Insurgent, because that did not follow the book at all, and I hated the changes that they made to the movie from the book. The Divergent trilogy is one of my favorite dystopian trilogies I've ever read, and I was so annoyed with what they did to the franchise with the movies. So I would definitely not watch that movie again. The first one was okay and I liked it. I liked some of the changes that they made, but since the first one, none of those movies have been good, and I still have yet to watch Allegiant. Fourth question, is there a movie that you watched that made you want to read the book if you hadn't? So for that one, I'm going to choose The Hunger Games, because when I first went and watched The Hunger Games, I only watched the movie first, and I really enjoyed the movie, so I decided to pick up the book and literally binge read them all like in less than a month, all 3 books. So yeah, The Hunger Games was a good movie and it made me just want to read the books. Number 5, is there a movie that made you never want to read the books? I actually do not have an answer for that one because there has not been a book to movie adaptation that just hasn't made me want to read the books. So I'm just going to choose no answer for that one. Number 6. Name an adaptation that has nothing to do with the books. So for this one, I don't have a specific movie. I'm going to talk about a TV series. I'm going to choose Pretty Little Liars: The Perfectionist, because the Perfectionist books I have read, and they're not connected to Pretty Little Liars at all. And so when they made that into a TV show and added characters from Pretty Little Liars in it, it changed the whole plot of the show, and it has nothing to do with the books. But the show is good, I enjoy it, but it has nothing to do with the books that it's based off of. The only similarities are some of the characters' names and the plot, like a little bit of the plot. But other than the small chunk of the plot and the character's name, everything else is changed. But both are good in their own way. Number 7, do you prefer to watch the movie first or read the book? I actually tend to prefer to read the book first over watching the movie. The only movie that I watched before I read the books are To All the Boys I Loved Before and Hunger Games. Those were the only 2. But I tend to read the book before I watch the movie. Number 8. How do you feel about movie adaptations that age up the characters? I personally have no opinion about that. If if the age is crucial to the plot of the book, then I see a problem with it. But if you're just aging up a character and it doesn't have dire effects on the plot, then I don't see a big deal with it. Number 9. Do you get angry when the actors do not look like the characters in the books? I typically don't mind unless it's a drastic change that affects the plot. Again, like I said about the age thing, if it affects the plot, then I don't like it. But if there's really no effect on it and it's just a different look and stuff, I don't care about it. As long as the adaptation is good and sticks to the plot, I am fine with it. Number 10. Is there a movie that you liked better than the books? I actually cannot think of one right now that I enjoyed the movie better than the books. But I have heard that the movie Practical Magic is a lot better than the books if you've watched the movie first. So I want to read Practical Magic someday, so I'll give you my opinion on it once I read it, if I prefer the movie or the book better. Because I've just heard things that if you love the movie, the book is nothing like the movie, so you won't enjoy the book as much. But I will give you my opinions on it once I actually sit down and read it. Final question. Name a book that you would love to see as a movie. So for this one, I am going to choose Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page, I think the author's name is. That book is really good, and I would love to see it as a movie because it's a whole new take on The Wizard of Oz, and it's very twisted with what happens in the book, and it's just an interesting concept that I would love to see played out through a movie. So that is all for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm also thinking about doing a vlog soon, like a weekly reading vlog. So if that's something you're into, comment down below if you would like to see me record a vlog. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!